Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to the Ceramic Repair Studio. So in today's video, something slightly different. I've got here a beautiful Chinese vase with it's blue and white with two dragons either side, and just if you can see here, and it's a piece of Chinese porcelain, and it's actually, well, unfortunately been broken here on the top here, and it's broken in, I think it's in 4 parts, which I have here. Now they have been glued back together quite badly and they're broken apart again. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to wash and show you how to clean old pieces of glue off your porcelain and ceramics, and how to actually clean, as you can see, something which is quite delicate. So in between where the dragon is here, there's little bits and pieces of dirt. So we're going to clean this all up, ready for fixing back on. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, like and share, and a big thumbs up really helps with the algorithm. And let's get going. And I have here a plastic mixing bowl. I don't want to put ceramic on top of more ceramic in case it actually breaks, as it's very fragile. And I've got a couple of, you can see, very old gloves here, literally falling apart. Now I am going to add I'm going to add some varnish here, but you could use other products just to help lift off any pieces of the glue. So we're just going to add just a tiny bit. Now the window's open, well ventilated room, so a little bit of the varnish here. As I say, you could use other products as well. And then I've got some boiling water here, so we're just going to put some hot water into our bowl here. And to be very gentle and careful, so I'm just going to hold it down slightly, but not completely placing it completely on, otherwise I know it's going to break again. And then we're just going to start scrubbing away. And then we want to get in between all the bits where the dragon is. And we just keep going and move along. It's always a good idea to wear old clothes also when you're doing anything like this as well. And we just keep working our way along. Yes, it's a piece from a friend of mine who inherited it, and unfortunately I think it was complete when she inherited it, and I have a funny feeling that that she broke it by leaning up against it or something. But these pieces are very delicate and are, you know, can easily break. Right, that's better. So just finish off here. We'll give it a final rinse in warm water as well, just to make sure all the bubbles, and just to give it a final rinse through, make sure it's completely clean and that there's no product left on it. And because we are using the varnish, it does actually take out, you know, slightly some of the stains as well. So I'll just keep going through, being very careful when I hold. We don't want to hold just this part. If I just hold this part, it may completely break. As I say, it's a delicate piece of porcelain. I think it's around 18th century. It's very beautiful. I think it's the only one, although I would have thought it would have been one of a pair, but unfortunately there's only one. Right, so I've cleaned most of this, but we've now got the piece here, and I can see, if you can see here, there's slight yellowness from where it's already had some form of glue on there. And so we want to just really take that off with the brush. You may need to get your fingers in there as well. So keep going with the brush. Now, as I said before, if there is any little bits of glue, you can always use something like a very small razor, but you've got to be very careful, because if you take off any of the existing porcelain, it may just, you won't end up with such a clean, tight fit. So if there's the odd little piece, you can take that off very, very slowly, and mainly use fingers. So now I'm just going to rinse in some warm water. And on the other side, being very careful. And then once that's rinsed and nice and clean, I'm just going to put it on the side to dry. Now, as I said before, we do have some other pieces, as you can see here, where there's glue. So again, there's 4 pieces. I'm just going to submerge them in the water here and just keep cleaning away. And I must get a new pair of gloves. And then just keep going through until then it's nice and clean and that the glue has come off. And we'll just go back in here. It's like a lucky dip. And again, if you can just use a toothbrush, it really is useful because it's quite light and it's not going to compromise the porcelain at all. So once we're satisfied that we've got all the glue off our pieces, again, I'm just going to give a final rinse with warm water and then just place it onto a towel or some kitchen paper, dry kitchen paper, just so that it can actually just dry. And then when it's fully dried, I'm going to be gluing it back together. So again, I do have other videos if you'd like to look at those. If you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, like and share. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.